What is up, YouTube? Conscious back here with another video, and this is the review for the Dead Space playthrough that I did, playing Dead Space 1 for the very first time. This was the remake. This wasn't the original game. I didn't want to play the original game on the Xbox because backwards compatibility can be kind of screwy sometimes, so I really didn't want to play it. I wanted to play the remake. Now, this is all just kind of off the top. I'm just kind of speaking how I feel and just giving a straight raw review, no points written down or nothing. I'm kind of pressed for time at the moment. I had things I had to do today, and I'm wanting to get this video uploaded on Monday, and I'm wanting to start my playthrough on Monday for the Amnesia, the Dark Descent DLC playthrough. I don't remember what the DLC is called. I think it's like Machine for Pigs or something like that. We are starting that this Monday. If you guys ever want to join in on these playthroughs, I'm playing through a bunch of different games over however long it takes on the Game Pass. Playing a bunch of different games that people have recommended to me to play that I've never played before, that are classics that people, love, that I just never played because I've always been a first-person shooter kind of guy, so I just never got to playing some of the games that are out there. So if you would like to join in the process of watching me play some of these games like I did with Dead Space 1, I do live stream my content. I live stream playthroughs every Monday, Wednesday, Friday, and Saturday at 9 p.m. Central. If you guys want to come join in, the link is in the description, or just type in my YouTube channel name into Twitch and you will find me. I don't even know where to begin. I mean, this game was just such a wild experience. I was thinking like all last night and this morning, what negatives can I see with the game? And honestly, I can't see any negatives if I'm being completely honest. Like, that might sound biased, but I think they made the game so well that I can't think of any negatives. I mean, besides like some of the little bugs and like the game crash I had in the finale. Other than that, I mean, that's shit that just comes with hardware issues and stuff like that. There's not really that big of a deal. But I mean, the game was well paced. Very well paced. I mean, they introduced new enemies at the right time. Whenever the game was starting to get kind of stale and it was like the same thing over and over, they started re-entering enemies, or not re-entering, but introducing new enemies. Every puzzle was pretty different from each other. I mean, they had similarities, but most of them were pretty different. They had boss fights. You had, loot that you could pick up and use as currency in the shop to help you restock on items, which is kind of cool. I've never really played horror games except for Amnesia. That game, you can't defend yourself or anything, so it was kind of a different feel playing Dead Space. It was definitely very fun being able to defend myself. The jump scares were insane. I mean, there was jump scares around every corner. You were always on your toes. The story kept you on your toes as well. I mean, they did so good. I speak on this in the finale video. I didn't know how to feel if them keeping everything a mystery until the very, very end was a good idea, or if they should have sprinkled in more and more as you went through. But I think for the reward factor, I think it felt very good to get all the answers and all the twists at the very end. I mean, the whole entire game, I was rooting for Daniels. I was a big fan of Daniels. I liked Daniels, and I was really hoping that she would survive. Unfortunately, she does die by the end of the finale. And do I feel like it's justified or not? I mean, she's doing her job. She did lie. I mean, it's very weird with the whole Daniels situation because I did like her, and I think she was a very great character. They wrote her very well. That's another thing I want to touch on. I mean, the writing on this game was absolutely phenomenal. I mean, there were some things that were a little weird. Like, I think Hammond as a character was kind of weird. I don't know why. He just seemed kind of forced a little bit. He didn't seem very natural, but it's not that big of a deal. I mean, he's a captain. He kind of had the basic captain traits. The whole Nicole situation was also another wild situation. I spent the whole entire playthrough, just believing that she was not real the whole entire time, that our minds were playing tricks on us, and I was right by the end of the game. I didn't expect it to be Elizabeth Cross, and Elizabeth Cross thought we were Temple as well, and we watched him do it. That was It's so crazy. I mean, the story was absolutely just amazingly written. I don't know what to say about this game. I really don't. Like, I am just at all. It's been 2 days since I played the game, and I'm still at all at that story, and I can't wait to play through Dead Space 2 and 3. I don't want any spoilers by anybody. I want to have blind. I just want to be blind through every game I play. Now, I know I didn't edit the finale video. I mean, part of me felt like I should have left it raw, and that's pretty much what I did. But also, I had issues. Now, I don't think it's an issue. It's really weird to explain if you've never done editing or anything before, but this is my first time using OBS. Y'all are watching me through OBS right now. Um, it's my first time using all this stuff, and whenever I loaded it up into my editing software, it seemed like the mic was delayed from the face cam, like my audio was all delayed. But whenever I go and watch the video itself, it's fine. It's only in my editing software that it seems like it's lagging behind, and it kind of screwed me over on the editing. I would have edited, but I didn't know that until after the fact. So I mean, it is what it is. Got the raw playthrough for the finale. I don't even know what to rate this game. I don't even know what else to say about this game. There's no cons to it. Like, to me, in my head, I can't think of anything that I disliked about the game. And the extra lore from the audio logs and the text logs, and, you know, building characters like Cross and Temple and Harris, Mercer, like all these people, like we got a backstory on everybody. It was very cool to, you know, if you want to explore, you can find little things like that. Gives a little extra context to the story. One of my friends kept making a comment how the game is like on average like a 20-hour game playthrough wise. I probably spent about 30 to 35 hours on the playthrough. I told him, man, first of all, I'm taking it at my own pace, and then also like I like to explore. If I'm immersed in a world, I will explore it to every single way I possibly can. And that's just how I am. I like to get soaked into the atmosphere and the environment I'm in. I like to explore every nook and cranny that I possibly can if I really like the story. Makes the game last longer. You can learn more things. You can get environmental details that tell a story, just stuff like that. You know, I just like playing games like that. Like to appreciate games as art as best as I can if I like the game. I think I'm gonna give this game a 10 out of 10, if I'm being completely honest. I seriously can't think of anything that could throw me off on this game. I mean, the marker might have been a little bit confusing, but for the most part, I understand what it is and what's happening with it. And my uncle told me about a like animated series on YouTube. It's like an hour long that gives you like backstory before Dead Space 1. I might watch it just cuz, or I might wait until I play through all the Dead Space games and then watch them. I don't know. I'm not sure yet. But I really can't think of anything that's negative about this game. I mean, I really strongly recommend anybody to play this game. If you don't care much for horror, it's not really much horror. It's more of just jump scares. Like, it's not like actual horror to me. I think it's just more just jump scaring you. I mean, you can defend yourself, so it's okay. And yeah, I mean, I don't know what else to say for this review. I'm still at a loss for words, and I'm gonna give this game a 10 out of 10. I have nothing else to say, YouTube. Like I said, if you guys want to join in on the playthrough series, it's every Monday, Wednesday, Friday, and Saturday at 9 p.m. Central on Twitch. If you guys want to come join me, come hang out. The more people that watch my stream, if you're a constant viewer, then you will have a chance to vote for a game for me to play. But for now, I am going to finish Amnesia and the Dead Space series all through. Just every single thing that's on those franchises I am finishing. I am finishing Dead Space, or well, I'm gonna finish Amnesia, Machine for Pigs DLC. I'm gonna go back to Dead Space 2, play Dead Space 2 all the way through, go back to the other Amnesia DLC, and then go back to Dead Space 3. That could possibly change now that I'm thinking about it. I might, depending on how long the Machine for Pigs DLC is for Amnesia, I might end up playing both DLCs, get Amnesia finished, and then go back to Dead Space 2 and 3, and then play whatever game is recommended to me by the next person that gets a vote, which is my friend, or not my friend, my uncle John. He gets a vote on whatever game I'm playing because he supports me on my stream. The person that Amnesia, I'm the one that was like my first playthrough. That's just the one that I picked. I picked that one, and then Dead Space was voted by my cousin Cameron. That's always in my streams. And then next is going to be my uncle John. He's going to pick a game for whatever, whenever I finish Dead Space or Amnesia, whatever happens first, he'll pick the next game after that game, and then so on and so forth. I'll pick people that are, constantly viewing my stream. I'm going strictly off Twitch, not YouTube, just strictly off Twitch. I do appreciate, anybody that comes to view my channel and, checks out my content. Uh, I think you guys would really enjoy, being over at Twitch. We have a lot of fun. We play, the playthrough games, but I also live stream every single day playing whatever game I'm playing at the time. Like right now, I'm a big Halo guy. I've always been a big Halo guy my entire life, but right now I am playing I'm playing Halo Infinite again. So if you guys like competitive FPS games and like to watch people, play, or if you just want to see me play other different types of games, I mean, I play all kinds of different types of games, but mainly I'm an FPS kind of guy. So if you guys want to come join in on that, definitely go check out my Twitch. Just come hang out, say hi, and if you're not enjoying yourself, then you don't have to stay. Same thing with my YouTube channel. If this kind of content isn't for you, then I understand. If you're just here for Dead Space, I completely understand. Hopefully you'll be willing to stick around and see what other games I play. Like I said, we're going to be going through a lot of the Game Pass games, a lot of classics I had missed out on. I mean, I missed out on a lot of stuff growing up. I didn't really play anything except for Halo, Call of Duty, um, Skyrim. It's like my main three games I played growing up. Other than that, I didn't really play too much else. So I hope you guys stick around for that. That's going to be it, YouTube. That is my review. I'm giving a 10 out of 10 to Dead Space 1. EA, thank you for a great experience. I know EA gets a lot of hate, but for what Dead Space 1 is, and, my first time playing it, and this game was made, like, way back in the day. I think it was 2007. I could be wrong. Don't quote me on that. I have no idea. But, for back then and playing it now, great game, EA, and I really appreciate the experience, and I'm really looking forward to 2 and 3. I heard 2 and 3 is also great, so I am looking forward to those games as well. But yeah, YouTube, that's going to be it. Make sure you guys leave a like, comment, subscribe if you want to see what other games I play, or if you just like my personality and want to hang out on Twitch or whatever. Go check me out, and that's going to be it for the video. I don't know what else to say. I hope you guys had a good day today, and I hope tomorrow will be even better. Let's make 2025 a great year. Happy New Year's and Merry Christmas to everybody. I know it's a little late. Yeah, I will catch y'all in the next one. I will see y'all for Amnesia DLC Machine for Pigs Part 1 in the next episode, uploaded on Wednesday. I will catch y'all later. Peace.